This is my 6-figure morning routine. I started doing this 5 or 6 years ago before I had even hit 6 figures, and it's helped me ramp up to that. And I want to show you exactly what I do. So let's jump into it. Now, whether this morning routine works for you or it's a little bit different, I always say find out what you are able to consistently do. In the book, Atomic Habits, James Clear talks about the 1% rule, where if you can just improve 1% every single day, it becomes exponential over time. You actually will improve by 37% over an entire year. Whereas if you digress 1% every single day, you actually will go down to almost 0 in the matter of a year. And so a morning routine will allow you to stay on track. It helps recalibrate for the day, and then you're able to focus on what really matters, okay? And so one thing here is kind of like step 0. I have 3 steps here. So step 0 is your nighttime. So make sure you go to bed at a certain time. Make sure that you're not staying out too late. Make sure that you're not just binge watching until the wee hours of the morning. So that way you're able to wake up at the time they actually want to wake up. Okay. Now, whenever you wake up, I kind of look at your day as like bookends. You know, your day is all these books, and then the nighttime is a big bookend. The morning is another bookend, and you can push it all together and it gets everything organized for you. All right, so that's like step 0. So number 1 thing I do is I call it a power hour. I think that's a term by like Tony Robbins or something. I learned this when I was doing door-to-door sales of you have to get your mindset right. And so this is my mindset time. So I call it my 4 G's. I come in here and I focus on God. If you're religious or not, whether you believe in just the universe or whatever, this is the time for you to like really anchor in on like, okay, who am I? What do I want to do? Like what I believe in. What is the universe calling me to do? What is God calling me to do? You know, study some scriptures, pray, meditate, whatever it is that you want to do here. And then I focus on my goals. And I have a goal creation journal, which you may have heard me talk about before. But reviewing my goals, you know, yearly goals, monthly goals, weekly goals, and then daily action steps that will help feed into those goals. I used to write them down every day. As I've gotten older and my time has become more valuable, I write it down. Now I review them, and then I write them down weekly. So God, goals. Last one is gratitude. Write down the things that I'm grateful for. I'm grateful for this, grateful for that. And I try to like really think outside the box. And the 4th G is go. It's like, hey, what am I going to go and do today? So that's my power. That's the very first thing that I do when I wake up is I think of these things and I ponder on them, and then I just go through them. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, so that's number 1 is power hour. Number 2, and my big focus right now is wealth, and I'm focusing. Okay, so whatever you focus on, whatever you measure and track will expand and grow. Okay, so if you're not focusing, so for me, it's money, right? That's something that I really want to focus on right now. Something else also on the side is my health. You may have seen some over my videos over the last year or 2. I've lost quite a bit of weight. I'm really focusing on my health. But every morning for sure, I wake up and I look at my bank account. I was learning about this, and I was watching an interview by Grant Cardone, and he was saying, every day I get a printout. People show me my bank accounts, everything, cash, my real estate, whatever, boom, 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 in the list. I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. And then I have another guy that I follow, and another guy, and another guy, and they all start saying the same thing. Maybe they all started doing it because of Grant Cardone. He was the first one I heard of doing this. But they all were talking about tracking your money, like being aware of it, and like, is it going up? Is it going down? When is it going up and down? Are you making purchases, stupid purchases? Are there subscriptions you're paying for, things you're paying for you don't even realize, right? Like it helps expand your awareness of when you start measuring and tracking every single day. So I go in, see my bank accounts, and go into a spreadsheet, and I just write down the numbers. It's like, okay, cool. Like, where are we going up? Are we going down? And this helps me get into like a money mindset, because where I want to make 6 figures and I want to move that 6 figures to the next 6 figures and to eventually 7 figures, it's not going to happen unless I'm focusing on it and seeing the growth. Okay, so that's the second thing. And then third thing here, I focus on my Kpis. Now, a KPI is a key performance indicator. These are the things that are going to drive the business forward. Okay. Like if you're in business, the two key indicators that you're going to be focusing on are leads. How many leads did I get yesterday? And then sales. What were my sales yesterday? Okay. How many sales did I make? And then as you go in a little bit deeper, you can go into your KPIs as far as your ads. Okay, what was my reach yesterday? How many clicks did I get? What was my percentage of opt-ins? Why were people not opting in, right? So you want to start tracking and becoming aware of these things, leads and sales. And then like what leads up to sales is that funnel of moving people from an impression to a click to a conversion. If you guys want to learn more about this, if you click the link down below, it's my digital recruiting formula. We talk all about funnels and leads and how to get people interested in your business and how to get more and more in an automated way, in a digital way, how to build your business. Okay. These are the kinds of things that you want to be focusing on. An impression is like, hey, it pops up on someone's screen. A click is, hey, they actually clicked on it. And then a conversion is, hey, they put in their information. And now they became a lead, right? So you have the leads, but then you also want to focus on what drives them forward to become a lead. And then from lead is how many touches can you get them before they become a sell. Anyway, but that's the KPIs is what you want to focus on there. If you are in YouTube, same kind of thing. I check my views, I check my click-through rate, and there's a bunch of other things that I check through as well. But it's all about KPIs because those are the things that are going to be driving your business forward. You need to figure out what are your KPIs here, okay? So that's what I recommend. Do your power hour every morning. Get your mindset right. Get your money right and figure out where your expenses. A lot of times people will just like push their money aside, their bank account aside, and they're like, I'm not going to look at it. If I don't look at it, it's not real. That's not how that works. You want to expose it. You want to open it up. You want to become aware of it and focus on it and see how can I make this better. Okay. The only way is through tracking. You got to track it. Okay. And then your KPIs. What are your KPIs? What are the things you're going to be focusing on every single day to get more leads, get more sales? Because those are really the two things that really matter. The sale doesn't happen unless a lead happens. And the lead doesn't happen unless you do some marketing. So what kind of marketing can you do? What kind of leads are you attracting? So hopefully this helped you guys out. This is my 6-figure morning routine. I do it every day, except for the weekend sometimes. Hopefully you like it. If you like it, give it a big thumbs up. You guys are awesome. Go out, be great, and create your freedom.